The real reason the dodo went extinct. The story of the dodo, a flightless bird native to the island of Mauritius, is one that has captured the imagination of people for centuries. The dodo, with its distinctive appearance and gentle demeanor, has become a symbol of extinction and human impact on the environment. In this video, we will embark on a journey through time to uncover the real reason the dodo went extinct, examining the interplay of historical events, ecological factors, and human actions that contributed to the demise of this remarkable avian species. The discovery of the dodo. The dodo, Raphus cucullatus, was first encountered by Dutch sailors in the late 16th century when they arrived on the remote island of Mauritius in the Indian Ocean. The bird, with its stout body, small wings, and prominent beak, had evolved in isolation, free from natural predators, and thus lacked the ability to fly. Unaccustomed to human presence, the dodo exhibited little fear of these newcomers, making it an easy target for hunting. However, the full implications of human intervention on this unique species were not immediately apparent. Ecological isolation and vulnerability. The dodo had evolved on Mauritius, an island free from large mammalian predators. This ecological isolation led to a lack of fear or defensive behaviors in the dodo population, as they had never faced significant threats from other animals. When humans arrived on the island, the dodos were unprepared to defend themselves, making them an easy target for hunting. Furthermore, the dodo's natural habitat and nesting grounds were disturbed by the introduction of invasive species brought by sailors, such as rats, pigs, and monkeys, which preyed on dodo eggs and competed for food resources. Overhunting and exploitation. The arrival of human settlers in Mauritius marked the beginning of the dodo's decline. Sailors, settlers, and their introduced animals hunted the dodo for its meat, which provided a convenient and easily accessible food source. The dodo's oversized body and inability to fly made it easy prey for humans armed with primitive weapons. The indiscriminate hunting and exploitation of dodo populations soon resulted in a dramatic decrease in their numbers, further exacerbated by the destruction of their natural habitat. Destruction of ecosystems. Human settlement on Mauritius led to the clearing of forests for agriculture, timber, and settlements. These activities destroyed the dodo's natural habitats and disrupted the island's delicate ecological balance. As the forests disappeared, the dodo lost its primary source of food and shelter, pushing the species towards a precarious existence. Additionally, the dodo's nesting sites were disturbed, leading to a decline in successful reproduction and further contributing to its dwindling population. Lack of conservation efforts. During the time of the dodo's existence, there was little awareness of the concept of conservation or the potential consequences of species extinction. The focus was on survival and resource exploitation, with little regard for the impact on the island's unique flora and fauna. The absence of conservation efforts and a lack of understanding about the ecological importance of the dodo and its role in the island's ecosystem contributed to its eventual extinction. Human impact and cultural symbols. The dodo's extinction symbolizes the broader impact of human colonization on delicate island ecosystems around the world. As humans explored and settled previously isolated islands, they brought with them a wave of ecological disruption, leading to the extinction of many unique species. The dodo's fate serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of responsible environmental stewardship and the need for conservation efforts to protect vulnerable species and habitats. The dodo in historical context. The dodo's extinction occurred during a significant period in human history, known as the Age of Exploration. As European sailors ventured into uncharted territories in search of new trade routes and resources, they encountered remote islands like Mauritius, where the dodo had thrived for thousands of years. These sailors brought with them not only new opportunities but also the unintended consequences of introducing non-native species to these isolated ecosystems. The introduction of invasive animals, such as rats and pigs, led to the destruction of native flora and fauna, including the dodo's eggs and nesting sites. The arrival of humans also brought changes to the island's landscape, as agriculture, deforestation, and urbanization altered the delicate ecological balance that had evolved over millennia. The dodo, having evolved without natural predators, was ill-equipped to cope with these rapid changes, leading to its eventual demise. A symbol of extinction. The dodo's extinction became a symbol of the consequences of human impact on the environment. In the centuries following its disappearance, the dodo came to represent the tragic loss of biodiversity due to human actions. The story of the dodo served as an early example of the importance of conservation and sparked interest in understanding the ecological consequences of human colonization on island ecosystems. It prompted scientists, naturalists, and conservationists to advocate for the preservation of endangered species and their habitats. Lessons for conservation. The extinction of the dodo was a pivotal moment in the history of conservation awareness. It highlighted the need for conservation efforts, protection of vulnerable species, and responsible management of natural resources. Today, the dodo's story continues to resonate as a powerful reminder of the impact of human activities on biodiversity. Conservationists and environmentalists draw lessons from the dodo's fate to advocate for the protection of endangered species, restoration of ecosystems, and sustainable development practices. Efforts to preserve endangered species and their habitats have led to the establishment of wildlife sanctuaries, national parks, and protected areas worldwide. These initiatives aim to safeguard vulnerable species and maintain ecological balance for the benefit of both wildlife and human communities. The legacy of the dodo. Though the dodo is long gone, its legacy lives on in various ways. Museums around the world display dodo skeletons and specimens, allowing people to learn about this remarkable bird and the lessons it offers for conservation. Moreover, the dodo has become a symbol of environmental consciousness and serves as a call to action to protect biodiversity and natural habitats. Its story has inspired numerous literary works, artworks, and cultural references that immortalize the bird's memory and the consequences of human intervention on fragile ecosystems. In recent years, there have been discussions about the possibility of de-extinction, using advancements in genetic technology to potentially resurrect extinct species. The dodo has been a subject of such discussions, raising ethical questions about the ecological implications and the need for focused conservation efforts on extant species. The real reason the dodo went extinct was not merely a matter of natural selection or an inevitable consequence of evolutionary processes. Instead, it was a culmination of human intervention, ecological disruption, and a lack of understanding about the consequences of our actions on fragile ecosystems. The dodo's extinction serves as a stark reminder of the lasting impact of human activities on the natural world. It calls for greater awareness, appreciation, and protection of our planet's biodiversity and the delicate ecosystems that sustain life. Learning from the dodo's story, we can strive to be better stewards of the environment, embracing sustainable practices, conservation efforts, and responsible resource management. By acknowledging the interconnectedness of all living beings and respecting the delicate balance of nature, we can work towards a future where extinction is not a foregone conclusion, but averted through collective action and environmental consciousness. Only then can we hope to preserve the magnificent tapestry of life that sustains us all. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. For more interesting content, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.